Hey guys, Mr. Jalapeno here with another little drywall DIY. So on this one, the homeowners had an issue with the plumbing in the master bath. And now the plumber is done with his plumbing and now it's time to repair the drywall. First thing I did is blue tape and plastic. Very important, that way I don't make a mess. I covered the baseboard with the blue tape and the schluter, that way I don't get any mud on the schluter. Now I'm just squaring up the drywall, that way my drywall piece goes up pretty good. Now I'm just kind of getting rid of any paper or any just chunks that might be in the way, especially these big old chunks there. The plumber did not do such a great job cutting it, but hey, that's not his job. His job was to fix the plumbing, and he did a pretty good job there. So now my piece fits pretty good there. Put a couple screws. Remember, don't put your screws in too deep or don't have them sticking out too much. Just the Goldilocks zone, I would say. And now I'm mixing up a little bit of that Easy Sand 5 just to pre-fill, just to make sure I get any voids or anything and it's not going to crack. I'm also going to put a little bit of mesh tape. That way it's going to reinforce the patch. Right there, you see the mesh tape. This stuff, it'll just reinforce the patch. That way, in case there's any settling in the house, it's not going to crack or anything like that. Then I mixed up another batch of 5-minute hot mud. Did one coat, let it dry for a little bit. Did a second coat, super thin, not much. That way you don't have a big old bump, and that's pretty much it. Well, no. If you will have flat walls, because I know a lot of people have flat walls, especially on the East Coast, I would personally just let it dry, sand it down, and you'd be good. But since I'm going to texture, you saw what I did there with the wet rag, just wipe down the edge. That way you're not going to be, see the edge when it's dry. So then I wait about 5 to 10 minutes before I knock it down. Depends on humidity. And then I get a lot of comments of why I use, why I drape so much plastic. And that's the reason right there. That way the texture doesn't go everywhere. And then you saw there was like a little rock or something in the texture. It caused a line, but hey, just dab it with your rag and you should be good. I finish up knocking down the whole patch, and look at that schluter, super clean. That's my biggest thing, especially with texture. Just make sure it's super clean. The homeowner's super happy because I don't make more work for them cleaning up, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna come back to paint. This takes about 12 hours to dry, but that's it. Jalapeno Solutions. Boom.